A gentle smile spread across the dragon's long muzzle. Because no one is allowed to hurt a dragon as I care about. But how can you say that? Sin was silent over the heaving mass of black scales. You don't even know me that well. That's true. Max ground sealed his head, but his strength was fading quickly. But I'd willingly throw myself in front of anything for you. Because I fell in love with you the first time I laid eyes on you. Tina made a stars quick and her mouth fell open. Max, I don't know what to say. I love Spyro. So why would you want to tell me this? Because life is precious, Max replied weakly. I don't want to leave this world regretting anything. Cinder! Spyro's muffled voice came from the pile of ceiling debris. The black dragon had sheared Max with her own body as the world was blown away by Silver's earth missile. When the dust settled, the dragon's mouth fell open. Max! Plex and Silver exclaimed, bounding over to him. They were quickly followed by Stella, Hunter, and Kens, who created a wall of ice, blocking off any more wolves from taking them from behind. Hey, Max tried to chuckle. What's up? Not you, that's for damn sure. Plex screamed when he saw the spear lodged in his friend's side. Max's eyes seemed to smile at them before turning back to Cinder. Don't forget me, Cinder. How could I? Cinder said, you've been a great friend to me. The sworn seemed to put the raptor at ease as he began to relax. Charles walked up with a deeply saddened look on his face. Seeing Max like this filled him with such deep regret he couldn't bear to look at him anymore. Hey, Spyro. Max grabbed his attention with a rough cough. Spyro turned around and his eyes locked with Max's. I don't have any regrets, and neither should you. You have great friends and a wonderful dragon to stand by your side. He looked over to Cinder and then back to Spyro. I ain't for you for that. But it's also one of the reasons I respect you the most. Just do me one favor. Anything. Spyro nodded, rising upon and dropped the dragon's shoulder. When you guys remember me, forget the wrongs I may have done. Help me leave behind some reasons to be missed. And when you're feeling empty, keep me in your memories. And just leave out all the rest. Spyro squeezed his eyes tight shut, letting his tears fall. Behind him, Trimmer Cans walked up. Max smiled at our dragon and gave a friendly curve of his lip. I guess we'll have to postpone that Spyro rematch, huh? Trimmer's mouth twitched up as he pondered what to say or do. He turned to Cans and whispered something in her ear. The dragons looked at him, then to Plex and Cipher. Alright, stand aside. You are so sure how echoed throughout the city. Everyone moved away from Max as Cans walked up and took a deep breath. She released a cloud of ice across the raptor's body, covering him in a thin yet dense coat of ice. When she was done, she turned back to Plex and Cipher. Get him out of here. He shouldn't have to die in a place like this. What are we supposed to do? Said Rex, his eyes wet with tears. Take him home, she replied solemnly. Where it's peaceful and he may have a chance. A chance? Plex shook his head. What chance could he... We'll do it, Cipher nodded. Plex gave the black earth dragon an astonished look. Good luck then. Candace placed a cowering, supportive paw on Cipher's shoulder. He's counting on you. I know. Cipher nodded and turned to Stefan, whose eyes were still fixed on the black ribbon in the ice. Come on, Plex, we have to go. Hurry, said Warren as she glanced back over her shoulder at Candace's wall of ice. The wolves were pressing up against the wall, bringing their webs against the dense ice. Cipher and Plex did their best to grab up Max's frozen body before spreading their wings. German knocked away the railing with a switch of his tail, allowing them to take off his ear. May the ancestors watch over you, Plex shouted at them as they flew off across the city. Another howl interrupted the moment the dragons jumped. Spyro, we need to get to the main temple, Ember exclaimed. Go on, Hunter ordered. We shall hold them off as long as we can. But hurry, Sarah pleaded. Right. Spyro nodded and headed for the hallway exit and dashed up the stairs. The ice at the opposite end was beginning to crack. Hunter raised his bow and took out aim at the darkest shadow on the opposite side. Hold it, Terrence talking with an extended wing. Hunter, you, Candace, and Jeff fall back to the base of the stairs. I'll go ahead and try to push them back. If Spyro's going to be facing Leon and Darkmaster, we need to buy him some time. Very well. Hunter nodded and took a few retreating steps backward. Be careful, though. We are at a disadvantage here. I personally like these odds, Turk smirked, but thank you for the concern. The other guard turned towards the wall of ice. The son and staff fell back to the base of the stairs. When Candace took up position behind him, he gave her a surprised look. The other dragon gave him a half smile. I'm still mad at you, she said with an almost inaudible giggle. Trevor smiled. I know. Both dragons began to glow with energy. You ready, Candy? Always. Trevor roared and fired an earth blow into the wall. The ice shattered and crumbled to onto the stairs, crushing wolves and knocking others off, sending them plummeting to their deaths below. Those lucky enough to avoid being crushed started to climb over the slabs of ice. Cannons breathed the fire of ice, freezing them in place. Charmer rolled forward, slamming his clubbed tail across the floor, causing the stone stairs to shoot out like missiles, shining the wolves where they stood. The earth dragon shot himself in stone and rumbled down the stairs. Case. The wolves panicked when they saw the massive boulder dawning towards them at immense speed. The ones that tried to fight were crushed alongside the ones unable to get away. Others dove off the side of the stairs, only to realize that the ground was hundreds of feet below. Charmer cleared out the whole staircase and burst free from his protective shell. He had ground the stairs to a smooth marble finish. Cannons came sliding down the ramp on a path of ice, freezing over what was left of the stone staircase as she went. When she neared the bottom, she projected her energy up ahead and froze over the courtyard at the bottom of the stairs. The wolves yelled in surprise when their feet froze over. Cannons covered her out with snow and compressed the ball into a dense ice boulder. Cameron cringed when he saw her swim at the wolves' crushing speed. You know, that actually looks like fun, he laughed when his dragon emerged from the ice. Cannons blushed. I learned from you, Pebble Brain. Scrunch watched the two dragons continue to battle as warriors with a look of shock spread across his face. His eyes narrowed in on Charmer as the earth dragon proceeded to crush his packmates beneath his might. It was you, he growled angrily, and his grip tightened around his spear. It seems the report about you wasn't far from the truth. He pinned his ears back and leaped out the balcony he was on, dashing towards the gardens below. A cheer ran down Spyro's back and he paused on the stairs. Spyro, what's wrong? Amber, causing Sin and Flame to look back at him with worried expressions. Don't worry about me. I have to keep going, Spyro groaned. The weight in the pit of his stomach was growing heavier the closer he got to the top of the stairs. When they reached the upper platform, the dragons stopped in their tracks. The temple was so dark that light seemed to vanish completely. Something feels very wrong here. Amber's shudder moved closer to Flame. The dragons moved forward carefully. Turtle's body lay in a bloody heap before them. Amber moved closer to her mate as he stepped around him, just in case he should decide to get up. Stay close to me, Spyro muttered as he entered the temple. For a long time, the dragons could see nothing but darkness. Spyro, Spike whispered, I feel like we're walking into a trap. But we can't turn back now, Flame replied before his friend. Flame's right, Spyro nodded. We have to stop Melfort and Leon, here and now. Oh, so you've survived after all, a female growl echoed through the darkness. Melfort, Spyro groaned and pinned his friend's back. Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten about me already, Spyro, his voice snarled. After all you've done to me, you have to never forget that I even exist? We've all been trying to forget, Spike spat. Flame snorted loudly in agreement, and a tuft of flame that lit up the darkness for a brief moment. Oh, is that Flame I hear? Leon laughed. I'm actually glad to know you're here. I have a surprise for you. What have you done with Turtle and the others? Amber demanded, clearly getting worked up over Dark Dragon's taunting. Confound if you have the guts, Leon laughed. All of a sudden, the temple torches were lit with black fire, casting the walls in an ominous evil glow. Come on! Flame charged forward with Amber close behind. Wait for us! Sinner called. The guards ran down the corridor to the main chamber in frozen darkness. Where are you, Leon? Flame bellowed. Show yourself! There was no response from the black dragon. The room's side became illuminated as the purple crystals on the walls began to glimmer. What's going on? Amber whimpered back into Flame. The four dragons looked around to find themselves surrounded by the purple crystals. Isn't it obvious? Leon's sign appeared out of the darkness. His body was glowing with convexity, and his eyes seemed to light up the rest of the room. I've waited for months and suffered at the hands of your guardians the entire time, but I'm fine to have what should be mine. The power to rule over this world and everyone in it. And if I have anything to say about it, Flame started lunch for him. Flame, wait! Spyro shouted. A spear smirk spread across Leon's face. Flame felt a crushing force in his chest as Leon surrounded him with his horns, knocking him to the ground. Before he could get up, Leon pinned him with a heavy paw. Flame! Amber cried and was about to go on attack when Leon halted her. He's gone low, his broad-head tail blade at Flame's throat. You don't want to attack me and have me slip, do you? Amber glanced from her dazed mate to the dark dragon glooming over him with his wicked eyes fixed on her. Amber felt a cold fear grip her heart, but then Spyro brushed against her side. Let him go, Leon. Your fight is with me. My fight is with all of you, Leon growled. I won't forgive for what you did to my face. Spyro noticed the savage burns that spread from the black dragon's right cheek down to his hind leg. But we'll get to that in a little bit. He looked up with a devious smile. But before we do, I should probably let you finish with your goodbyes. The guardians raised their heads and their mouths fell open. But the ancestors, Ember gasped. Sinister began disbelief. Spyro, it's the guardians. The Bro Dragon felt his heart sink. High above in the chamber floated the crystals which held the guardians and Nixon City elders prisoner. Flame Master turned his gaze to the ceiling, and his heart froze when he saw the bright orange crystal pulsing rapidly. Grandpa! Flame! Prince wheezed inside the crystal. His lungs almost unable to produce any sound at all. What are you doing to them? Santa shouted furiously. Her eyes glowing with red energy, she began to transform again. If I am to be denied the power of the Purple Dragon, I might as well have the next best thing, Liam proclaimed. I will have the power and knowledge of the elders and gods of this world for myself. The crystal began to pulse faster as the Elder Dragon's power continued to drain. Stop it! Spyro roared. Stop it right now! Spyro! Flame cried. Help them! Save my grandpa! He tried shuffling enough, but the Black Dragon's power was growing stronger by the second. Spyro charged forward and Leon struck him with his tail blade. Spyro crashed against a far wall, leaving an impact mark in the hard stone. High above, the Elder Dragons began to moan as the life force continued to drain out of them. Do not give up hope, the other gasped. It's your time to shine, Krill cried as his body continued to wither away. You are the new age of protectors for our world, Footy coughed. To us proud. The elders gave a final roar of defiance before the crystal shattered. Grandpa! Flame screamed as he saw the guardians and the elders from his own disintegrate into tiny orbs of light, only to be absorbed by the purple crystals. The crystals ablaze with brilliant energy that blinded the guardians. Flame felt the pressure on his neck release his sling hovered in the air above him. Ember rushed over to her mate and helped him to his feet. Are you alright? He asked worriedly. Grandpa, Flame sighed. My grandpa's gone. He took my grandpa. Flame, Ember, get away from him, Sam cried as she helped Spyro to his feet. The Purple Dragon was still dazed and his vision was blurred. Leon and Malfoy's evil laugh echoed throughout the temple. The crystals melted to auto-convexly emerged with Leon's body. Malfoy's subconscious took over and his maniacal laugh thundered in the heads of the guardians. I live! He roared in triumph as Leon's body began to change. My might cannot be paralleled! The Black Dragon beat its wings once and sent out a shockwave of convexity coursing through the city. The wolves and dragons screamed in fright before their eyes were overtaken by the dark mass's blinding energy. The last thing the guardians heard was a tectonic shaking explosion, and then the silence of dark was all that remained.